that self-love is finding God inside of yourself and loving yourself so much that like God's love to you, but really recognizing that you're not separate from God and that God is in you as you, and you have to love yourself, and that it is in that self-love that you recognize God inside of yourself. You recognize that feeling, and then that love is shared with another human being in love, in loving energy. And this is what we seek. This is what we want. This is our eternal seeking, because we are always looking for this in ourselves. We just want to be reunited with God. We want to be reunited with the divine. And it's the most ecstatic, most amazing, most beautiful love that is in existence. And when you fall in love, you feel this. You feel this ecstasy, this expansion, this, you can take on the world when you're in love, right? Am I right or am I right? And you just, this is like this recognition of God's love in another being. But when I was doing my self-love journey back in 2013 and 14, I found that in myself. I found that in meditation and going after my dreams, and just this recognition of God inside of me and inside of the expansion of what I was doing out into the world. And also in the chasing of my dreams and the pursuing of the things that I was passionate about, but really it was God's input in those meditations and in those visualizations that, okay, do this, and then it was that that doing, and then the manifestations occurring where that just pure bliss and ecstasy was found. And it was all because of the pursuing of my dreams and my passions and those insights, those hits from the divine. And so I just wanted to come on here today and share this with you. I'm actually going to release a podcast in a couple of days that I just recorded. And here I'm just like, bleh, I just can't stop talking about this tonight. So I'm here with you sharing this. And hold on, hang on one second. So yeah, my friend just sent me, my best friend just sent me this message that says, literal tears to my message. I said, thank you for sharing. I'm going to share this with you. Thank you for sharing your heart with me. There are ways that I find connection with another human being, like true connection. And I know that there are ways that my partner experiences connection with me, and it's different. What I connect, it's like love languages. What I connect with is different from what my friend, what my soulmate, what my soul love partner is connecting with. And that's okay. It's in those connections that we find that love again, that self-love, that God love, that soul love. It is found in those moments. But we have to remember that those moments are amazing and beautiful, but they have to be cultivated, and we have to know that nobody else is responsible for those except for ourselves. That those are found inside of ourselves, and we share them with each other. Okay? My podcast talks a little bit more about this next week. I'll release it in a couple days, so I can't wait for you to hear that. But I just wanted to come on here tonight really quickly and share this with you. I hope that this really touches you in some way. I said, I'm grateful to my friend. I said, I'm grateful for every moment that I have found that really reignite God's love within myself through you, through that other person, right? And those bonds are so strong. Those bonds are so powerful and so strong. And they're really here to reignite our souls and light us up in some way, and remind us of who we are and what we're here for. And you know, you don't always have those soul connections. They don't happen often. And so when you find them, they're so sacred and they're so beautiful, and we have to protect them. We have to protect them and remember that they're sacred. They're sacred. And you know, this is just a journey. It really is a journey. One of the books that I listened to was Dying to Be Me. So it was Anita Morjani, and she talks about how she had cancer and she had a near-death experience. And in that near-death experience, like, she literally was away from her body in one place with her dad across the country, in the hallway with her mom. No, her dad was passed on. She was with her dad in the afterlife. She was with her mom in the hallway. She was with her brother in the airport in New York. And she was in all these places at once, and all these people were experiencing these emotions and these feelings, and she was feeling it all. But she was pure love in those moments. And she was awakened in this near-death experience to who she really was, and that was love. And she was like, oh my God, but Mom, I'm okay. Mom, don't worry, I'm okay. Brother, it's okay, I'm okay. Dad was saying, you can come here if you want, but you don't have to. You can learn this lesson and you can go back and you can live this beautiful life knowing that you're loved. And so this was such a beautiful book, and it was such a confirmation to the self-love that I know, and I want you to know it. I want you to know it. It is in you. You are it. You are so beautiful and divine and amazing. It is not the beauty that we see. It is you. It is beyond beauty. It is you. It's the presence of you and who you are, that you're just amazing. And I want you to love yourself. I want you to just fully dive into what it means to be you and to be alive and to be grateful. I don't think that we tap into gratitude enough, and that we are fully knowledgeable and in the feelings of this gratitude and this beautiful experience of life that we get to share every day. Every day. You guys, I'm so grateful for you. I'm so grateful that you're here and that you're doing this journey with me, and that we get to share in this together. I'm about to cry. I am legit getting emotional. Yeah, I try not to do this very often, but I'm like, those who know me know I'm just a big softie. It's okay to be a delicate warrior, because, you know, we put on those shields and those outfits so that we can go into the day. But really, we're just a bunch of 5-year-olds. Oh, we are. We're just a bunch of 5-year-olds. Like, trying to protect ourselves. Thank you, Jamie. I can't even stop crying. Oh, I'm so glad you're here with me. You're like across the country in New York, and I'm in Indiana, and I'm crying to my phone. But you're here. I know that you're feeling this. I know you're with me. Yeah, thank you. Oh God, girl, it is something that I work on. Sorry, she says, I'm crying now too. Oh girl, we need each other, right? Man, I'll tell you what, gratitude is one of the biggest, we need it. Like, I kind of used to blow it off, and yeah, gratitude, whatever, you know, but like, no, it's the emotion. It is the thing that I almost now feel like if I don't find that emotion, daily that I haven't, I'm not even, I feel like, I guess the best way to explain this is I'm in my ego. I'm not in my spirit. I'm not in my soul if I haven't truly tapped into gratitude. Does that make sense? I saw something today on Instagram and it said compassion. What did it say? I rewrote it. It said compassion is my superpower. Compassion is my superpower. And I saw that and I was like, oh, that's awesome. But then I was writing it. I was starting to write that just as like a note to myself. And I actually changed it to say, compassion is my truth. That's who we are. It's not your superpower. Like, you can look at it that way, but it's your truth. It's who you are at this beautiful divine level. And then this I wrote later on. My thoughts are my reality. It's all made up anyways. It's either feeding fear or it's feeding my faith. And I get to choose which of those that I feed. And oftentimes I know that we're feeding fear and not faith. And if we really truly believe in this message of self-love and gratitude and that the divine is in us, as us, then we have nothing to fear. We have nothing to fear. We get to live in faith 24/7. And we really, truly have nothing to fear. So I'm glad that you're here with me. I'm glad I got to share that with you. I'm going to get off. And I just want to thank you for being here with me. Thank you, Jamie, for being here with me in this private group page. I love you guys so much. And it's just, I know that this is my message. And I know that this is what I'm here to share with you and just to connect with you. And I'm going to read her comment. It says, it's so much easier to give into fear and negativity, but it feels so good to keep switching that. Your messages help. Thank you. Isn't it wild that it's just so easy to give in to fear and negativity? I mean, it's like, it's wild. It's wild that it's that easy for us. Today, I was like, this has hit me once before. The law of opposites is really what is going on all of the time. Like, it's so easy to feed the fear and the negativity. But I almost want to tattoo this on my body, like right here, so I can remember, oh, when you're in fear and you're in sadness, you're the law of opposites. You're over here in the opposite side, but you really want to be over here. So it's like we forget that. And the other side, our soul, is always on the other side of that. It's always over here in the other experience, in love and grace and gratitude and forgiveness and connection. That's where our soul always is. So I'm glad I can be here with you. Thank you for being here with me too tonight, Jamie. Thank you again, and for just being here with me and sharing your heart with me as well. Thank you so much. So I will talk to you later. Okay, bye, hun.